Started in 1989, and that was up on Divisadero Street, and then in '94 we came down here in Africa. Yeah, it's all from Africa. It's children's clothing, it's adult clothing, it's jewelry, it's beautiful sculpture, it's fabric, oils, incense. Really esoteric pieces will find a home every once in a while. Agreement between my partner and I. We met at a reggae club in '88 and the rest is history, We travel, I'd say maybe on an average every year and a half. And over the years too, we met so many wonderful people from different countries in Africa. So when they go home and come back, they bring us things that they think, we might enjoy. We pick and choose. And then if we know if something's going on in a certain place, please, when you go, bring this back, please. And then there are people from Peace Corps who've been in Peace Corps in a particular area for 2 to 3 years, and it's their heart, and they know what's happening there, and they don't see it here, and do you want to do business? Sure, let's do it. It'll help folks there, and it'll open eyes here. We're just conscious of what's going on, My father was president of a private girls' junior college down south in Mississippi in the 50s. And that's when a cross was still burned out on the beach in front of our house. So it's that kind of ambiance. And a white guy had just come back, a professor had come back from 5 years in Ethiopia. When I went to school and you learned about Africa, it was all painted black and it was known as the Dark Continent. And that's all we ever learned about it. All the rich cultures and the centuries of experiences were not on the radar at all. My father met this guy at a luncheon, some kind of business luncheon, hired him on the spot. He wanted these girls to be exposed to someone who had had that experience. So we went to his studio often, his little professor's studio. Watched slides at that time. It wasn't video, it wasn't film, but we watched slides. I sat in the camel saddle. I played with small things from there. So it was like, that's how we got introduced. It just encompasses life, in ways that oftentimes we've kind of cut off for ourselves here in this country. All of us come from amazing cultures, and as soon as we step here, it's like something is not important anymore. And the Native Americans, I think, are the only ones that hold that on this continent. And so if we can bring that in for folks, and it has a lot of meaning to people. So everything here, we try to know as much as we can about it and just have everyone embrace it, because it's not just for one folk or another folk, it's for everybody. And we've been doing projects, in Mali and in Nigeria. We have a nonprofit actually called Paths of Native Africa. Actually, there's a fundraiser on the 23rd. And the project we're supporting right now is bringing 3 kids over from secondary school, which is like high school, and have them go through training with a student from Bayview Hunters, from Treasure Island, and from Western Addition. All go through sustainable energy training at Solar Living Institute. This is the plan. Have everybody go back to Africa, and the kids here go back to sit with the elders, say that we have all these skills. We have with us a representative from Solar Living Institute and 2 from our organization. What do you want us to do? Because we know what we can do.